Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. This month's villain is Unmute, created by Insom from the Menagerie of the Multiverse. She, of course, comes in this cool little box, which has her backstory on it. Unmute has something to say and she won't be silenced. Unmute was a girl with a vlog and a mission to reveal all the evils perpetrated by the so-called heroes of Halcyon, even if she had to make up a couple to get people's attention. And she did get attention, including from the higher-ups of the Tyrant Corporation. Seeing their aims align, the Tyrant Corporation gave Unmute state-of-the-art prototype cybernetics so she could finally take the fight to the heroes themselves. Unmute will not go away quietly anymore, and she's a difficulty 2. She also has this cool collector's card here, Menagerie number 2. Team is won, but will Halcyon survive the victory? And some info about her on the back. Really love that extra mile that Insom puts into his decks. Standing up against Unmute, we have Echelon, Target Lady Liberty, created by Jacob Busby, Definitive Wraith, and a new variant for Roy Greenhilt, where he's getting his MBA, and we'll be fighting in the Principality of Verandova, yes, for like the 7th time now, because it's we don't know what's going on month, but maybe werewolves on the letters page. So, Unmute at the start of game enters play Anti-Super's Iconoclast side up. Reveal cards from the villain deck until Videodrone Swarm and one Nemesis are revealed, put them both into play, shuffle the other revealed cards back into the villain deck. Unmute is indestructible. At the start of the villain turn, if she has 0 or fewer HP, destroy each other villain card and then flip her. For each card destroyed this way, Unmute deals the hero target with the highest HP H lightning damage. At the end of the villain turn, Unmute deals the H-2 hero targets with the highest HP 3 melee damage each. So we've got the Videodrone Swarm, which is a device. Play this card next to the hero with the highest HP, who is Roy. Whenever the hero next to this card uses a power, they deal themselves 2 irreducible psychic damage. At the end of that hero's turn, move this card next to the hero with the highest HP. This is going to scoot around, exposing our lies and so forth. And the nemesis that we have is Fractal. Star on this card is H×2. Reduce damage dealt to Fractal 2/1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the H-2 hero targets the lowest HP, 1 irreducible radiant damage each. Until the start of the next villain turn, reduce damage dealt by targets dealt damage this way by 1. So here goes nothing. Let's save our reputation. It's Piercing the Conspiracy. I love that art. I just love the thing of silhouette, and she's completely messed up. This card enters play the top card of the villain deck. Damage dealt to hero targets is irreducible. Okay. That plays us a Shattering Cry. Each player destroys one of their equipment or ongoing cards. Unmute deals each hero target from a deck that did not destroy a card this way 3 sonic damage, so everybody take 3. End of turn, she hits Roy and Lady Liberty. Fractal hits Wraith and Lady Liberty. They both have damage reduced. Here's hoping that's not an issue. Yeah, let's do Ruthless Intimidation and start working on the Videodrone Swarm. Echelon deals a target 1 irreducible melee damage. Make that 2. Draw a card. Radiant Dive. Lady Liberty deals a target 4, make that 5 radiant damage to the drone swarm, and she regains a hit point. Oh, except it's actually 4 because she has a -1. Her power is Yearn to Breathe Free. Discard a card. It's an ongoing card. Lady Liberty destroys an ongoing spell or environment card. Otherwise, draw a card. Do I have any ongoings I can get rid of? Yes. We can destroy that ongoing. Nice. Draw a card. Wraith will... well, she can't actually deal any damage. What is her power again? That's not going to work. Let's do Combat Stance and just draw a card. Because her power is Abduct and Interrogate. Wraith deals a non-hero target 1 toxic damage. That target is destroyed this way. Play the top card of a hero deck. Okay, Roy will knock out. Roy deals a target 2 melee damage. Target dealt damage this way deals itself 2 psychic damage. We'll drop the Videodrone Swarm. Nicely done. His power is Battle Administration. You and one other player may each draw a card. If no cards are drawn this way, you may play a card. I think we'll go ahead and have him and Lady Liberty draw. And he draws a card. Principality of Verandova plays Wolfsbane. At the end of the environment turn, a player may discard a card. They do destroy a Lycani target and this card. Cool. Alright. Unmute plays Echo Chamber. 1 shot. Amp. Unmute deals each other target 2 sonic damage. Whenever a target is destroyed this way, she deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 sonic damage. So that includes Fractal, who only takes 1. Everybody else take 2. Wraith hits her back for actually 2, because this is worn off at the start of the villain turn. Nothing was destroyed. Cool. End of turn, she hits Roy and Echelon, and Fractal hits Roy and Echelon. Echelon doesn't give a damn. Alright, start of turn. Let's discard a card and keep that in play. I'm going to do First Responder, not discard a card, discard my hand and draw 4 cards. And then Power, this is irreducible, so 1, make that 2 irreducible melee damage. Fractal can't do shit about that. Draw a card. Let's do Rallying Cry. Each hero target gains a hit point. We can definitely all use that. Another player may use a power now. So the question is, do I get Roy set up or do I do more damage with Echelon? Because I could increase his damage by 1. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm going to set Roy up. We will level him up. He heals 3 and gets +1 damage dealt. Let us discard a card and draw a card. So I got to get rid of Ring the Bell and draw a card. Neat. Alright, throwing knives. Let's go ahead and do that. Hit unmute for 1, hit fractal for actually 1, because the damage is not irreducible. Draw a card. Yeah, let's recall Legacy and go get the Green Hill Sword. Increase damage dealt by Roy by 1. He's immune to damage he deals. Whenever Roy would deal melee damage, you may change the damage type to projectile. Shuffle deck, I could play a card. Let's do MBA Student. Draw up to 3 cards. You may play an ongoing or equipment card immediately end your turn. So we'll draw 3. Play... what's his max HP? Yeah, we'll level him up again. Why not? Heal more. Fool. And then we end his turn, but that's fine. He's in good shape to murder. Principality of Verandova plays Independent Principality. End of the environment turn, discard the top H cards in the environment deck. And if Prince Vice is in the environment trash, put him into play. If Prince Vice is in play, destroy 1 villain ongoing card and he deals the villain target with lowest HP 3 energy damage, then destroy this card. So, 4. Okay. That's it. Unmute plays Devastating Harmonics. She's really hitting us with the amps in this game. Unmute deals the 2 hero targets the highest HP 4 sonic damage each. That is Roy and Lady Liberty. Till the end of the next villain turn, increase damage dealt to targets dealt this way by 1. Oh, okay. Also, I'd just like to point out the art is Hope Star and Hardboil, who hasn't been submitted to me yet, but Hardboil is easily the best custom hero anybody has ever made, and I'm not taking any questions at this time. Well, that's till the end of the next villain turn, not the beginning. Okay, let me put that over there. I'm not gonna upsize it, but that will hopefully help me remember. All right, end of turn, she hits Roy, unfortunately, for 4, and Wraith, who hits back for 2. And then Fractal hits anyone but Echelon, unfortunately. Well, we'll have her hit Wraith, because she'll hit back for 1. And I guess Lady Liberty. I'm going to keep Ruthless Intimidation out. And while we're at it, Strategic Deployment. Let's go grab Breakthrough. Once during a turn, one of the player's targets will deal damage, they may increase that damage by 2. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Seen it all. Deal a target 1, 2 irreducible melee damage, make that 4, take Fractal out. Goodbye. Draw a card. Oh, good. Liberty Smite. She deals a target 3, reduced to 2 melee damage. We'll hit unmute with that. And I can play a card. I will play Blazing Torch. If she has 25 or fewer HP, which she does, I can draw an additional card during my draw phase. If she has 20 or fewer HP, which she does, I can play an additional card during my play phase. So sure, second, well, I would like to play that, but I would have to, well, I can skip her power, that's fine. Healing Warmth, one other hero character regains 3 HP and they can play a card now. Let's heal Roy, and he will play MBA Student again. Draw 3 cards. I have a healing potion as my only equipment. End his turn, but it's not his turn, so haha. And then we'll skip her power because all I've got in hand is an ongoing card. Draw 2 cards. Wraith will suit yourself. And skip her power and draw a card. Oh, I could have played Strategic Thinking. I didn't get down there for some reason. Roy will play Knockout again. Deal a target 2, 3, 4, 5 melee damage. And she hits herself for 2. Power. Yeah, I'll go ahead and not draw any cards, let him play Strategic Thinking. End of your turn, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Start of your turn, you may play a card. If you do, destroy this card. And draw a card. Do I want to discard anything? Yes, I do. I will draw a card and discard a card. Cool. Roy is in really good straits right now. Howls in the Night. Increase toxic damage dealt by Lycani targets by 1. At the start of the environment, turn reveal cards from the top of the environment deck till a Lycani card is revealed. Put it into play, discard the other revealed cards. So we are now going to discard the top 4 cards of the deck. Oh, there's Prince Vice. He deals the villain target with lowest HP, 3 energy damage. She has no ongoing cards. Destroy that card. So what does he do now? He's indestructible unless he has 4 or fewer HP. And the environment turn, this card deals a hero character card with the most ongoing equipment cards in play, 2 energy damage. I wonder who that is. That player may destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards. If they do not, this card deals that target 2 melee damage. Okay, I definitely need to destroy something. So he's hitting Roy for 3. Oh, you know what? I forgot about Breakthrough completely. Lady Liberty dealt damage, Roy dealt damage, and Wraith absolutely could have dealt 2 damage with her power. Hoy. God, I always forget that card. I'll destroy the healing potion because I don't need that. That's worth avoiding 3 more damage. Unmute. Plays Vicious Callout. 1-shot amp. Steals the hero target with the highest HP, 3 sonic damage. That is the Wraith. That target's player may discard 2 cards. 2 cards are not discarded this way. She deals that same hero target 4 psychic damage. Ooh. Okay, well, first of all, Wraith hits back for 2. Yeah, I'll discard 2 cards. I think that's okay. She has a lot of card draw. End of turn, she hits... Oh, actually, I don't need these anymore, do I? She hits Echelon for 3, and she hits Roy for 4. And then Devastating Harmonics wears off. Okay, it's just us and her and also the Prince of the Werewolf Country. Breakthrough goes away. Yeah, let's discard to keep Ruthless Intimidation. I love Ruthless Intimidation. Surprise attack, that's always good. And she'll go ahead and, do we want to get rid of the Prince? Let's get rid of the Prince. I'll hit him for a grand total of 3 irreducible lightning damage. Draw a card. I can play 2 cards, so we will honor the Fallen. Increase damage dealt by Lady Liberty by 1. And then we'll do Healing Warmth again. I guess we'll heal Roy. What's he got? Jeez, okay. Up to 2 targets, 2 melee damage each. Make that 5 melee damage each. 6 to the Prince. Damn. Power, I will discard that ongoing card so I can get rid of Howls in the Night. And draw 2 cards. Wraith will Throat Jab unmute, finally. She does so much damage, oh my god. Power, let's do Throwing Knives. 2 damage to unmute, 3 damage to Prince Vice. Get wrecked. Draw a card. Oh boy, I'm good with keeping that in play right now. Furious Smash. Roy deals a target 2 irreducible melee damage. He regains HP equal to the damage dealt this way, so we'll make that 5 melee damage. And he heals 5. Good gravy. Power, let's see, it has to be him and another player, so he'll draw a card. We'll let Lady Liberty draw a card. Draw a card. Principality of Verandava plays Robotic Sentry. Reduce damage dealt this card by 1. And in turn it does some stuff. Non-Varandavan target with the second highest HP, 3 energy damage. That is Echelon or Lady Liberty. Lady Liberty will absolutely take that. She can use extra powers if she had any. Oh, maybe she can get one. Okay, unmute. What are you going to do with all that throat jab? Echo Chamber does absolutely nothing. End of turn does absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Whew. Yeah, I'm going to discard 2 cards for those tactics. Then I'm going to play First Responder, discard my hand, draw 4 cards. Oh, you're right. That actually hit the Wraith, and she hit back for 1, because it's got a damage reduction. Oh, actually, she hit back for 2, because of Ruthless Intimidation. Power. Seen it all. 1 irreducible melee damage, increased by 1 with Ruthless Intimidation, increased by another 1 with Surprise Attack, 3 psychic damage to the robot, killing it. Draw a card. Alright, we're going to light the way. Grab 2 ongoing cards, put 1 in hand and 1 into play. Unshackled Resilience and Blazing Torch. Well, it's going to have to be Unshackled Resilience. So she can't be prevented from playing cards, using powers, or drawing card. And her damage cannot be prevented either, because she's not overpowered. No. Second play, Liberty Smite, hit her for 4. And then off of that, I can play a 1-2 punch, hit her for 3 and 3. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, and all of that was increased by 1, so 1, 2, 3, she's at -2 now. Don't forget, she's indestructible until the start of her turn when she flips. Power. Well, there's no sense in using that. Let's discard Blazing Torch, get rid of that environment card for the heck of it, draw 2 cards. That wears off. Wraith will play Razor Ordnance. No, she won't. She'll play Stun Bolt, and then we'll use that, deal 3 projectile damage to unmute, reduce her damage for a round, because that's real important. Draw a card. Alright. Start of turn, I'm going to play a card. We'll do Belt of Giant Strength, increases damage by 1 because he needs it. Destroy that card. And then we will level up again. Increases damage by a further 1. Power. He'll draw a card. Wraith can draw a card because she hasn't been drawing cards. Draw a card. Principality of Verandava finally plays a werewolf. This card deals the non-environment target with the second lowest HP, 2 melee, and 2 toxic damage. That is the Wraith. She hits back for 2 and takes 2 toxic damage. Okay, start of turn. She has 0 or fewer HP, so we'll destroy each other villain card, which there aren't any. Hooray. And then she flips, dealing no damage. 2 Amplifier Overdrive. When flipped to this side, restore her to 30 HP. Can do. Then remove all non-amp cards from the villain trash and deck from the game. Shuffle the villain trash into its deck. So we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. This time we will pull all of the amps out of the deck because that's the smart way to do this. Set those aside. Delete the deck. Hooray. Shuffles. Increased damage. Let's see. Whenever a villain card will be put into the trash, instead put it under this card. Increased damage dealt by unmute by 1 for each card under this card. Woo! The start of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Then if there are no cards in the villain deck, unmute cybernetics have overcharged and destroyed the area. Game over. So we basically have 4 rounds to beat her. I think we'll be fine. I really do. Look at the pile of +1s this guy has. My god. Alright, so start of turn, she plays Vicious Callout. She hits the hero target with the highest for 3 reduced to 2 sonic damage. That's Roy. Either he discards 2 cards or takes 3 psychic damage. He'll take the 3 psychic damage. I don't care about your call-out, lady. And that goes under her. +1 damage dealt by her. Then she gets to play a card. Devastating Harmonics. Oh boy. She hits the 2 hero targets with the highest HP for actually 4 sonic damage each. That's Roy. And I guess Lady Liberty. Increased damage dealt by them by 1 till the end of the next villain turn. +2 damage dealt by unmute. I've got Lady Liberty. I've got Echelon. That's really all I need. Okay. Discard a card. discard, come on, discard a card. Do I want to do Tesla Knuckles? I think I do. Yeah, I want to play Tesla Knuckles and use that. Deal each non-hero target 1 lightning damage, 2 lightning damage, 3 to the Lycani, 2 to her, draw a card, end of turn, deal a target 0 lightning damage, that'll be 1 to the werewolf. Poor werewolf, it didn't do anything except beat up on the Wraith. Okay, Lady Liberty can play 2 cards. I have 2 cards to play. Radiant Dive, deal a target 5 radiant damage, she regains a hit point, and then we will Radiant Dive, deal a target 5 damage, she regains a hit point. Power 1, can't use that. Wait, yes I can. I discard a card, there's no cards. I did not discard an ongoing card, so I get to draw a card. Power 2, let's do Unshackled Resilience, 5/6 melee damage. To unmute, destroy that card, draw 2 cards. Wraith will play Razor Ordnance for the heck of it, and then we will Throwing Knives. 3 damage to the werewolf, 3 more damage to unmute. Draw a card. Oh, you know, I could have done Duct and Interrogate. Darn. Whatever, hitting unmute is more important. Okay, can Roy finish this game for us? Yeah, let's do Furious Smash. 2 irreducible melee damage increased to 7. Will the environment finish off the villain for me? The answer is no, because with his power, we will draw no cards, play Sweeping Strike, and beat Unmute. Hooray! This team was wildly overpowered because I thought I was going to be playing a different villain this week, but that's fine. Let's take a look at the rest of... Hang on a second. Let's go grab the rest of Unmute's deck, because I removed it from the game like a dummy. Let's take a look at the rest of Unmute's deck. A gift from our sponsors. Unmute in each villain device regains HHP. Reveal cards on the top of the villain deck until the device is revealed. Put it into play, discard the other revealed cards. We didn't see any of her devices other than the opening one. Don't forget about Ego Trip. We haven't seen Ego Trip yet, but if Ego Trip is in play, restore him to his full HP, then each hero target deals him 1 melee damage. Otherwise, search the villain deck and trash for Ego Trip, put him into play. If you search the villain deck, shuffle it. Tyrann Core Upgrades. Device. At the end of the villain turn, if there is a card under this card, put it into play. Otherwise, put the topmost amp card in the villain trash into play. After a card has been played this way, move it under this card. So that's going to keep looping one particular card, unless there's nothing in the trash. Sound and Vision. If Fractal is in play, next time Unmute deals a hero target damage, Fractal deals that same target that same amount of radiant damage, and each villain target regains H-2 HP. Otherwise, search the villain deck and trash for Fractal, put her into play. If you search the villain deck, shuffle it. I did do that. Rabid Fans, Minion. Reduce damage dealt to other villain targets by 1. I love the theming on this because it means you have to go out and beat up a bunch of civilians before you can hit the villain for full damage, and it makes you look bad. Won't make me feel bad, though. Those guys are jerks. Overclocked Cybernetics, ongoing. Start of the villain turn, Unmute deals each non-villain target 4 sonic damage. Then destroy this card. Each hero gains the following power. Unmute deals this hero H+1 lightning damage. Destroy Overclocked Cybernetics. It's a nice trade-off. I know your tricks, ongoing. When a hero target would deal a villain target 3 or more damage at once, prevent that damage, and Unmute deals the source of that damage, H-1 melee damage, then destroy this card. Ego Trip, the boy himself. Star on this card is H×3. Also get a load of the art going outside of the bounds of the card. I love that so much. The first time Unmute would be dealt damage each turn, redirect it to this card. The first time this card is dealt damage by each other target each turn, it deals the source of that damage 3 melee damage. So that's why his Find Him and Bring Him Out card makes the heroes deal him damage. A, he can take it. B, he will dish out a whole lot in retaliation. And that's it for Unmute. She is a really cool character. Her deck is full of flavor, very well designed, and of course, all the art and everything is great. This variant of Lady Liberty, very good. Her having card destruction is actually really nice, because that's something she doesn't normally have. So that's it for this one. You can find Unmute on Menagerie the Multiverse. You can find Target Lady Liberty on Sentinels Community Customs Classics. You can find Roy on Vadsky's Sentinels mod, and you can find the Principality of Verandava on Adelphophage's Archives, if I'm not mistaken. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Thanks for everyone who came to chat, for showing up and hanging out. Tabletop Simulator is Sentinels Called DLC, Menagerie the Multiverse, Sentinels Community Custom Classics, Vadsky Sentinels Mod, and Adelphophage's Archives. Not Let's Create Games Promise. Please support the official release, and flip. Yeah, no, Captain Thunder's got, like, the look of a Legacy character, but Lady Liberty is Legacy. She is, and she also deals way more damage than he does. His name is Chucky Lovehug. Oh boy. Ego Trip is great.